Greetings to each of you. Byron, mindset is key. Warren here, and we stay on this mindset. It's key because the mindset is the topic. Because we got to condition that mind. We got to get that mind to a place to where it's so conditioned that you hunger for it like food. You hunger for the advantage and the success of what you need by knowing that your mindset is the key. You know, if you understand that how powerful it is and why you mean what you mean mentally, then you would know. But you got to understand the advantage of how to and the secrets that are captured within it. You see, there's always a hidden jewel within a jewel. You know, there's always a how to and a secret of that particular thing that you need to do. But you got to get to a place where you understand that that mindset is the key. And in volume 1, part 1, you're going to understand what you need throughout that whole little piece. Okay? So we understand mindset is key. Okay? Now this is volume 1, part 1. How you got to begin to ask yourself, how did I get in that situation that I'm in? How did I get to that place of success? How did I get to this job? How did I get to this nice home? How did I get to having enough finances in my bank account to where I can know what it feels like to go to the grocery store and don't have to worry about who's looking at me, or do I got enough to pay for what I need? See, that's what we got to get to, the place where how did I, or how to do something, or how I, or the secrets of this. Those questions need to be asked within. See, I know that this mindset has its place, but every achievement, every advantage, every spot that we get in, we need to be able to tell ourselves, how did I get here? How to get here, or the secrets that was within that jewel I had to grasp for myself and begin to move in that direction. How do I do it? How do I understand that this mindset is really the key? How do I know that this is it? But you got to get to that place where we gain the advantage in any situation. We gain it in any situation. You can gain an advantage in any situation through one medium: time. See, time. If you can understand the timing of anything, see, that's why this mindset and timing, once you get that timing and doing the necessary work in between that, then you'll understand the push, you'll understand that drive, you'll understand that force behind it. And it won't be something that you have to try to figure out anymore. It won't be something that just popped out the sky. You're gonna know, you're gonna say, you know what, I did the work while the timing was in motion. See, because you can press something so tight and you can tell yourself, oh, this is the time. But the universal truth or physically show you that the timing is not there, because it won't come to pass at that time that you decide is the time. But when you understand that this mindset, and you understand that how to get it going, and how did I get here, and the secrets within it. Because you're going to always, no matter what you do, even if a person denies it, but when they go in their home or go wherever you're at, if you just get in your car and shut your door, you will understand one thing: how did I get here? You will know the answer to that. Now, if you ever admit to that in a public space and time or whatever, and there's a bunch of people, and you just admit, this is how I got here. When you say, how did I get here? It's not most people don't have to try to discover the answer of how they got to wherever they at, because we after the same one common thing: to be successful, to be financially freedom, to have health, to do the things we need to do, and the rest of the things that come with that: nice homes, vehicle to drive, the typical dream. But what if you knew you don't have to run around just focusing on, oh, if I had a better car, or oh, if I just had a better job, if I had a better house, or you get to saying, well, man, if I had a house like such and such, I could really be. You'll find out that none of that matters until you decide what you need to do for you is, watch this, take a hold of your mindset. Once you take a grip to that mindset, and you understand how to, and the secrets of the thing that's kept within it. But anything that you start doing, it'll speak to you in time. That's what I call the secret within the Jew. I know you probably wonder, like, man, did he really just say there is a secret within the secret of the Jew? Yes, because it will speak to you. It will show you exactly what needs to be done from a mindset. It will literally show you. But you will never arrive in this place if you don't spend the time with yourself. You're going to have to, like I said, shut that TV off. Get your mindset and understand the power of how did I get here? How did I get to this place in my life? When you say, how did I get here? We're not talking about the planet. We're talking about in general. Because it comes a time once you begin to develop and grow as an adult, that means you're going to have to make some choices, because you're going to realize very fast suffering comes quick if you don't make the necessary decisions early in the beginning, with the mindset that no matter what you do, you're going to have some options right there, and the choice to make the options, and you're going to understand right then, I know exactly how I did it, and I know exactly how I got here. How did you get here? The choices that I made is what got me here. That's whether it's in whatever it is. Most of the time, a person may never tell you, but I'm going to be straight front forward with you. Majority of the people know the answer to their situations before you even mention the solution. They already know the solution to the problem now. Whether they're going to do the work, because it's going to cost you something. Time. Because while time is making its place, you're going to have to take the time and make your place. You got to be able to just get that. We gain the advantage in any situation through one medium: time. We gain the advantage by doing things before they need to be done, positioning ourselves ahead of time in the best place. Those who think ahead of the advantage approaching action will have the advantage. They will be the winners. But you will never be able to understand if you never admit, how did I get in this situation? I didn't set my mind. It's always going to come back to that mindset, no matter if you want to accept it or not, no matter if you believe it or not. It's going to come back around to, how did I get here? How to do what I need to do, and the secrets within. The thing that you need to get there. But nobody wants to read, nobody wants to study, nobody wants to grow, and nobody wants to take the time to. It may seem strange that you working in a marketing company 10 years from now, when all you did was dig ditches. You kind of see the difference, but you will never know if you don't open yourself up so you can believe for more. You got to believe there's more of anything that you're doing. Especially if you're not happy with what you are doing. And we really need to really understand that particular point, because most people say, well, I'm doing this for this. But if you already know you are doing this just to pay bills, I'm doing this just to survive, I'm doing this just to, well, what if you knew that with a changed mindset, the way you think is the key to all keys, that mindset. And then what if you begin to literally tell yourself, there's more than this? Don't you know, after a matter of time of telling yourself that and taking the actions to go with, there's more to this. So when you say more to this, what are you saying? If I know that this job, I'm here just specifically to avoid from drowning in debt, then I need to look at other options, other things of employment. If I know I'm doing this and I'm just barely making ends meet, it's obvious that just enough is not enough. So how do we fix that? Approaching action. So if you know it's action time, you need to approach action with this attitude of, we can do this. So just because you've never ran a marketing company and you've been digging ditches for years, that doesn't mean that it's not possible that you can transition from one job, career, or profession to another job, field, or position. I mean, you can't rule that out. It happens all the time, but that means you got to be open for more. Just because you say, okay, I've been in construction my life forever, and you've never done no marketing, done nothing other than dig those ditches or whatever it is that you were doing that just drove you, and you had to do it because of your survival instincts, that if I don't do this, my family's not going to eat, things aren't going to go well, stuff is going to just start barreling downhill on me if I don't do something about this. And then what happens? You quickly run right into the wall of that situation. Like, boom! Now how did I get here? That mindset is what got you there, and it's gonna get you there every time until you change it, until you tell yourself, you know what? Okay, I might be in construction today, but I got to believe for something different. And then what you do, you begin to explore other options and opportunities. You'll be surprised of what you may really be good at, or something you can become great at if you never take the time to go out there